It's the F Nerd Show! And today we're talking about Christmas movies. This is another one. Long live the Hudsucker Proxy. Let's go.
Once upon a time, the American dream was power, wealth, and success. But in the city that never sleeps, the American dream is about to get a wake-up call.
Oh.
Just got hired today. You know, entry level. But I got big ideas.
When the president and owner of 87% of the company's stock drops, then the company too has a problem. What we need now is a new president. Some jerk. On fire. We can really push around.
Yo! Yeah, yo, boss! This letter was sent down this morning by the big man himself.
Sit down, John. Go ahead. Try it on.
The board consider you an idea man when they promoted you from the mailroom?
Well, I guess so. I don't think they promoted me because they thought I was a schmo.
The guy's a real moron.
Cigarettes?
No, thank you.
What an imbecile. Come up with this.
From Joel and Ethan Coen,
It's fun, it's healthy, the kids will just love it, and we put a little sand inside to make the experience more pleasant.
Did you have any idea that he's such a huge response?
This is the president.
I don't think anybody expected this much hoopla.
Hoopla.
comes a comedy of fame, fortune, sex, greed, and the American way.
Say, Amy, how about you and I grab a little dinner and a show after work? I was thinking maybe the Can. How about Oklahoma?
Tim Robbins, Jennifer Jason Leigh, and Paul Newman.
I'm getting off this merry-go-round!
Plexiglass.
What do you think?
The Hudsucker Proxy.
Oh my god. So the Hudsucker Proxy is a fun movie. You see the cast: Tim Robbins, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Paul Newman. Bruce Campbell has a couple little bit parts in the movie. Written by Sam Raimi, Joel Coen, Ethan Coen, directed by the Coens. This movie is a tough sell for some people. I like it a lot. And I didn't think about it as being a Christmas movie, but it does snow a lot. It is about making toys for children. And I don't know if they mentioned in the movie explicitly it's Christmas, but whatever. It's sort of just something I put on in the background just because I like the general vibe. It's just a New York-y movie that's snowy. It's about the head of this company murders himself or something, and the company men, the other people who sort of at the head of the company, they're perplexed because he didn't leave the company to anybody, and if they don't find somebody to put in his place, to call his proxy or whatever, the company's going to go public and they're going to lose a lot of money basically. So they literally brought in the person they hired for the mailroom, and they hired him that day, and they brought him up to the top and said, he's the Hudsucker Proxy, blah, 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 blah. And then he presents them with the idea of the hula hoop, and he creates a hula hoop, for kids. It's literally just a circle drawn on a piece of paper. And it just gets crazy. What I like about some of these Christmas movies, and I didn't mention this in Jingle All the Way reaction, but the capitalism aspect and how some of them try to address it. It's like, it's not about buying all the things for all the people. It's about, spending time with your family. And also I think there's a big metaphor in this movie about time and how time is spent in this movie. Like towards the end, minor spoilers, he's like trying to kill himself basically. And he jumps off a building. And there's a guy who works in the building who controls the big clock in the clock tower or whatever. And the dude physically stops time and slows it down so that the guy can fall slowly and then not die. I think there's some sort of metaphor in there about time being the most valuable thing or something. That's how I think about it. And this is just an aside to the whole Christmas thing, but I'm going to mention this anyway. I value time more than any cent. I love money. but I don't need enough. I don't need more than I need. Does that make sense? I don't know. Like, I don't need... I have cheap wants and cheap needs, pretty much. So it's not that hard to satisfy me in that way. Whereas with, some people, they're always focused on money and always focused about the grind and working all the time. Not me at all. I, like, if somebody tells me to go home for any reason, or if I have a good excuse to not go to work, I will rather stay home and do nothing. Because that is more valuable to me than $50 for the day. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye. Value your time, family, and friends.